Hello, welcome once again to another video. Yes, that's right. It is the long-awaited Kuzuha. I have gotten this recommendation a lot of times, and I'm finally here to deliver. I don't know what this is about, but it's happening. Okay, we're good. Let's go. All right, before we get into the video, I just want to do that daily reminder, you know, the cliche, whatever, subscribe, comment, I'd appreciate it. You know, those things help like the video. Send it to your friends, send it to your parents, send it to your grandma. I actually just found out that my tias and tios, they watch this channel and they don't know anything about VTubers or just like gaming at all. But you know, I don't know how I feel about it, knowing that they're probably gonna watch this. But you know what, guys, if you're in the comments, if you want to say hi to my family, you can say hi to my family. All right, so yes, we're reviewing Kuzuha. He's got that whole white, red, and black color scheme. You know, I'm biased. Clearly, I'm just saying it's the superior color scheme. The only person who I will allow to not have this color scheme is Pekka. Ever since that first video that really took off, a lot of you have been requesting somebody else from DG Sanji, and I am here to deliver. I've heard from a lot of you guys that Kuzuha is really good at the game, so you know, let's just go ahead and check him out. All right, gamers, we're in the same position again, but I'm not going to make another bottom left joke. You know, I can't make two bottom left jokes 2 videos in a row. I just can't do it. I'm just like, it's illegal. Maybe next video though, depending on where the VTuber has their model at. All right, so let's just get into it. I clearly am not starting on the right screen because I can't see his characters. Rave, Gibby, Horizon, solid team comp, Can't really go wrong with it. The meta right now would probably be like Horizon, Gibby. No, Wraith, Gibby, Bloodhound. Although Horizon is like crazy right now. She was nerd, but Horizon's still bananas. Horizon's very good. So this is not by no means a bad team comp. Landing Skyhook this early is dank because you don't have to wait. You can just drop. All right, so wait, somebody else land with them? This person's landing on his building? Enemy Loba? Get one person on the roof. Jump off? So his teammate's in his building right now, which is I definitely recommend against doing that. I'm pretty sure this diner back here is free, so like him or his teammate could have split off for that diner. Yo, why this man kind of fine though? I'm not sus. I just say it like it is. Fat Mastiff. Fatty Masty. Alright, so the Horizon's kind of like in a fight already by herself, which is not what you want to do. Would definitely recommend like against doing this. So ideally, if this entire team lands on this Horizon, which I'm assuming is what happened, if this entire team lands on Horizon, when looking around, this Horizon should see, oh, this entire team is landing on me, or this entire team is pulled off and decided to come towards my area. So I should go to a different area that doesn't have 3 enemies here, right? Assuming this whole team did land under, she probably should have moved off and gone to like that diner or something. Because it's empty. Yeah, and now she's running away, cracked, and about to basically completely expose herself as she tries to get to that building right there, right? So she would have to go up, stay completely in the enemy's line of sight, which is basically what happens when you use this. When you use Horizon Q, is that you go up into the air, you don't break line of sight at all. In theory, she can just get beamed. Whether she will. Gibby got pooped on? Yeah, look. This freaking Loba missed, but all she had to do was look up and shoot. Probably would have been better hiding at the bottom of the stairs. Crack, nice. Rip Gibby. Unlucky. All right, taking a different angle, which is definitely something you want to see. Good. So he boom, fleshed, right? Flesh damage right here. And he looks to see if he can go this way, right? He looks to see if he can push up this way, or he's just checking a corner. But he sees this person up in the second floor right here. So he can't push up and actually kill the Loba or push up to this building, right? Because this person's covering and he basically has only white health, no shields. So he'd have to move up and just get completely beamed, which he doesn't want to do. And he goes around, which is a good idea. I agree with this. Get a different angle. If I was the other team, I would 100%. As soon as I hear him run around, the other team should be listening, right? And they should hear him run around and they should be watching. In theory, if you are to play this perfectly, they should be listening for him and waiting for him. which they kind of were, I guess. I don't know if that's why this wraith came down. Freaking look though. Look, so the wraith's coming down the stairs, right? And then she pops out a heel. See if I can time it. She pops out a heel. She pops out a heel as she's coming down the stairs. When you are healing, you do not want to be healing in a place that exposes yourself, right? So that wraith, I think, was the one looking on the balcony, right? Maybe the gunshots were too loud, but in theory, she should have heard him walk all the way around. And so she should be like, oh, okay, he's going to be coming through this door. So if he's going to be coming through this door, why would you want to come down here and pop a heal right in the line of sight of that doorway? If you are going to heal, do not heal in a place where you are completely exposed, right? It's a cell. She's popping a cell, which is what, like 2-3 seconds, something like that. It would have taken him 2-3 seconds to come up here and go all the way up to that balcony where she was, or at least in that room, right? She could have gotten that cell off if she was up there. If you're in a fight and you're healing in a direct line of sight of one of the entrances to the building, easy entrances to the building. I'm not talking like climb up to the second floor. I mean, like, you just walk the doorway, first doorway you see, and then boom, don't do that. Finish your kill points. All right. there's a lot to handle. As soon as he gets around this corner, this Loba's in trouble. As soon as he gets around this corner, because now he has cover and that Loba is basically completely exposed. He finished the wraith. So now the Loba doesn't have her teammate to use as a shield for cover. So the Loba's completely boned. And then you just boom. Basically, so when you're mastiff fighting, especially if there's no bolt, there's obviously a set delay from after your first shot until you can shoot again, right? All you have to do is wait for your enemy to shoot and then pop out and shoot them in during that delay period, which I'm pretty sure is just what he did. Boom, ready? So, and then she shoots, boom, she shot, right? Then he comes around before she can pop up another shot. Boom. Or she was reloaded. Was she reloading?
Hey.
She threw off another shot, my bad. But still, look, ready? Same thing applies. Ready? Shot, delay. Sorry. Delay now. Shot, and then there's a delay. He's like, I'm gonna peek during this delay, and it works.
Hey.
What? I don't know what he's saying, but it's really funny. I already know I'm gonna enjoy this. I already know. Another team? Oh, sounds like 3. But if an enemy opens his door, right, they're gonna see this Gibraltar first. Right? The first thing you're gonna see is this big old gun shield, like, oh, Gibraltar, right? And they either step inside or they don't. But either way, their focus is gonna be on this Gibby, right? So all he has to do is like whip out that Mastiff or R9. I'm just gonna assume Mastiff. Whip out that Mastiff while they're focused on the Gibby and bang, right? Maybe this is like not intentional, but it's working out. Because I'm pretty sure he's solo queuing. Oh, fat. He has got no health. Whoa! These massive shots. Why can't my massive shots work like this? That's why you hit your shots, kids. This guy jumped down. This enemy jumped down. He should not have. He had height advantage. And now it's just clean up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up. Another team. This happens in Skyhook. Their teams for days. Right. Okay, oh, these guys came from, what's it called? Down here, south. Staging? Countdown? Whatever the heck that's called. Because they came from the tunnel. Alright, so he's pushing up. He's not giving up high ground, which is definitely something you do. Never give up high ground. If you can. If you can, please never do. Using the little cardboard, the boxes for, not cardboard, using the boxes for cover. Nice. Hear him inside the building. This guy should have been on the door. Fat. He's hitting these massive shots. This is a massive day for this man. Wow, I didn't even know that I could pull. You would have thought it would have been covered, but I guess since the door's open, it's fine. It works. Hey, what are these noises? Hello? This guy's not missing today. He's not missing today. I think my mask is broken. Outside? He's very exposed. My man's hitting, bro. Yeah. All right, so notice how, like, in almost every single one of these engagements with the enemy team, they're almost all 1v1s. 1v1, dead. 1v1, dead. 2v1, dead. Right, so this is really why we want to have a coordinated team. Being super coordinated, especially when you're playing with against a very good player, is very important, because that very good player will almost always win his 1v1s, right? Or win their 1v1s. So it's very risky to be like not in a nearby proximity with your teams. And I mean like nearby, you know? And so that's what the mistake that these guys made, is that they were way too separate. They were way too separate. By the time a teammate caught up to one of them, they were already dead. So very much stick with your team. If you have friends, stick with your team. If you have teammates, stick with your team within if you have randoms, and stick with your team within reason, obviously, because like randoms are weird. Randoms don't always do the right thing, but it's a general tip. A lot harder to do when you're solo queuing, but when you're solo queuing, honestly, the more important thing is your survival. But staying with your team makes survival very pug. Maybe. Yeah, 301 is a really good solo queue weapon, just because it's so versatile. Versatility is very important when you solo queue. Honestly, would recommend against using snipers in solo queue, just because you crack somebody from a far distance with a sniper, and then you can't really capitalize on that crack, or even on that knock. If you do knock them, right, you can't really capitalize it, and they just get the res. The only thing that is good is that you get EO shield level up, but besides that, if you're solo queuing, 100,000% recommend you play Wraith, Bloodhound, Horizon, maybe Pathfinder with like a carbine and a shotgun, because that's going to allow you to capitalize on the damage you put out. I seriously cannot tell you the amount of times where I'm watching a friend stream or something like that. Usually somebody who doesn't like play as much, you know, but I can't tell you the number of times I'm watching and they're playing with a sniper and ranked or whatever, and then they'll crack somebody from like 4 light years away, and they're like expecting their teammates to capitalize on it. Like they're 4 years away. What do you expect them to do? Happens all the time. If you're solo queuing, snipers really aren't your friends. Maybe a triple take, because you can use it kind of close range, but even then. Because almost all solo queue teams are very uncoordinated, right? So you're not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to communicate well enough with your teammates. Unless you like really take initiative and they're very open. Oh, we saw map. They're probably gonna rotate either through tunnel or through here. The place I would ideally want to be is probably like right here, honestly, just from his path. As for where the circle is gonna go, honestly, it could be anywhere. So sorting is very in the middle right now. We're gonna see where it goes in a minute, but right now my best guess is either sorting, maybe whatever the frick this is called, launch site. So sorting or launch site, one of those two. But obviously, look, sorting's like in the dead center, so I'm gonna guess sorting. Although it's pulled pretty far down to the southeast, so it could, I'm thinking like in sorting, countdown, launch site, or like the edge of dome. That's my guess, although I still really think it's sorting. But let's see how right I am. It's just gonna be on the complete opposite side. Watch. I'd be so sad. He's got 8 kill points. Yeah, the direct route is just the circle. It's just through tunnel. Probably what I would do. Maybe not the ideal position where I would want to be, but I would probably just do it anyway. Only problem is that you can easily be gate kipped out of the circle, especially when the circle ends right outside of the tunnel. All right, let's see this map. I'm guessing sorting. Launch site. I was close. All right, so like I said, ideal position is that I wanted to be right here, which is where he's going. So sorting, it looks like it's gonna end launch site. It's close enough. I've had similar circles. Taking a guess. I'm gonna say this building. right here, it might pull towards this building because it's like I said, you can see that it's pulling south. So very possible that that trend will continue and pull to this building. My best guess is he's going to wrap this way, wrap down south, go this way. He's probably going to fight another team as he takes this route. I have no doubt that at least one other team is probably going to have the same idea. Maybe. We'll see. Most of the teams are probably going to be in this area. He's going to want to avoid this area. He has 7 kills. So in theory, there is no reason to take any fight. In theory, to get points, what you want to do is you want to go to this building and chill. But I took a little sneak peek, no cap, not going to lie. I took a little sneak peek and I did see he had a bunch of kills. I don't remember where the circle pulled to exactly, but I know he had a bunch of kills. So based off of that, see what happens. This is what I would do is I would pull south. It looks like this is go along the edge. Unless he wants to take fights. And he's taking fights. That's what he's doing. Which you can do. He's a very skilled player. So this is something that he can do. Plus he's positive points. So it's not like he loses anything by taking a fight. Understandably doesn't. He's just going straight in there, bro. He's just going straight in there. Oh, he's standing there? I didn't even know that. Oh! That scared me. Holding height. Yeah, don't want to give it up. There's 2 teams fighting here, which is odd. Bang, bang. Taking the 1v1s. Just hear this guy speak is funny. I'm entertained. Oh no! So it didn't work. But if you throw a grenade at this corner, you can actually throw it through the door. In case you weren't aware of that. Is it OP? I don't know. But I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. But you can do it.
Huh?
Just sweep. It looks like his teammates fighting another team? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, they're kind of far. Oh. Honestly, this guy had a good strafe. Look, at least at the beginning. I'm telling you guys, strafing is important. He had a volt, so he's able to strafe faster. And that's not the right button. That's not the right button. This is the right button.
Oh.
Drops down, right? And look how he kind of like struggles to hit him. Hit this horizon while they strafe. But he's honestly keeping up pretty well. He's honestly keeping up pretty well for how fast that horizon is strafing. Mechanical skill, baby. All mechanical skill. That's why strafing is so important. A lot of people, what they'll do when they strafe is that they'll just like speed, spam, crouch, right? But that doesn't really like, you can't spam it too fast. Or your character is just pretty much going to be like moving his head like this and not actually ducking. So you don't want to spam too fast, which is something a lot of people do. But strafing is important and pressing crouch is important. Look kind of what happens, right? Most people aren't normally, so since a lot of people aren't used to that whole downward motion when tracking somebody, crouching can be very big and cause them to like miss some shots, you know. But like I said, he does a very good job at not getting fooled. Beautifully done. Nice. They just want to fight. They're just a W key in ranked. Do not W key in ranked if you are not confident in your abilities to just own squads left and right, okay? Don't recommend it. Man, how many bats do you have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's the thing about Wraith, right? You're gonna be taking a lot of damage, so you gotta be batting up. Go. Are Niji Sanji members not allowed to like voice comment with their teams either? Although it doesn't look like this Gibby speaks Japanese. Maybe I'm generalizing. Alright, team on top. They have a high ground. He doesn't really have much cover around him, so starting from this position, a little undesirable. I think there was better cover over to the right, and so if this team decides to just look out here from like this side of the truck, you You can't see my cursor, but this side, right, there's a truck window right here, or rail car window, or to the left of this rail car right here. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. Look how much open ground he has to cross just to get over there. He can't really get up there. The Horizon dropped a Q, but he is getting a different angle, which is good. So there's two different teams, and this team's running. Just gotta win your ones. Yikes. Win your ones, win your ones. That's the main goal of solo queue, is that you have to isolate people for 1v1s and you have to win your 1v1s. If you don't win your 1v1s when you're soloing, you are boned. Forget it. When you're soloing, you 100% can absolutely not rely on your teammates to carry you. And they're just steamrolling the whole lobby. Easy. This man's hitting his massive shots. Like, these, it's crazy. I am so jealous. How many bats you got? Would you like some ammo with your batteries, sir? Would you like some ammo with your 10 batteries? The batteries are the main dish, you know? So it looks like since he took all those fights, he's not going to go down the left side. He's going to go through sorting and clear out. Because like I said, most of the teams are going to be on this side of the map where he's at. So it looks like he wants to clear them out. Or he cleared out a bunch of them, right? Probably cleared a majority of the teams over there. These guys on height. It's annoying to get to that. Yo, is this Horizon okay? You chilling, bro? You good? You good? Look, this is a good thing about the R301 is that it's just so versatile and you can pick off from long ranges and you can just destroy close ranges. So like, it's definitely such a good gun for solo queuing. Listen, the only people who carry 10 batteries are people who are out for blood. Those are the type of people who carry 10 batteries. Look at those eyes. Those eyes, first of all, are red, so you can just obviously tell that he's out for blood. Alright, Beeman, these guys are way too grouped up. They are way too grouped up. They should have somebody on height. These guys should have somebody on height, like preferably on this building. But I think all three of them are crafting, which, you know, you are put way too close together. You want to be with your team, but, you know, within a reasonable distance of each other to where you can cover a team member if something happens to them. You don't want to all get screwed over at one single time. Which is kind of what happened. Look, they're just crafting. And this guy's still crafting. My dude. My dude. This dude will... Kuzuha will 100% take advantage of every mistake you make. This is easy to tell. He's beaming. When you're 1v1s, he's hitting his massive shots, as he's been this whole time. Going back to his 10 batteries. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Finishing for ammo? Yeah, these guys were just listen, they just got way too surprised, okay? They honestly should have not been crafting, right? Think about this, right? You're this team and you're crafting right here. There's no way that you don't hear all of the gunshots, the three teams fighting, you know, one of them, Kuzuha's team, on top of that rail train. There's no way that you don't hear that. And so for these guys to be crafting, they must have been like super desperate. But even then, it just like wasn't worth it because you just completely give away your position to people through audio only. Even if you hadn't seen them, they would have heard. What are you guys doing? Why are you crafting? They hear that fight, they should have been thinking like gatekeeping. Like that's one of the things that they could have done instead of crafting, is they could have been on this building and gatekeep these people, right? Or Kuzuha's team for coming in and hold them outside a circle. 100%. They would have had height over on this building or the other snake building or whatever. But guys, you have to pay attention to what you're hearing, right? You have to pay attention to what you're hearing, and you have to predict your enemy's paths, right? You have to predict where would the winner of that, you know, triple team fight on top of the railway, right? Where was that person likely to have gone? Into sorting, right? Is this the best time to be crafting and making audible noise? Not really. But like they didn't craft until, you know, he like saw them or whatever. I think they were going to craft. So there was no reason to be going there. There's no reason to be super grouped up like that, you know? Even if they were desperate, it was just not the move. At least have one person take height. So it looks like this is
焦るな。Keep going, keep
This
going.
is countdown. Not countdown, launch site.
だるい。はあ、だるいキャラ来た。
This is gonna be a pain to push
キャ
into.
ラ来たけどいいぞ。戦闘してる。
It's gonna be a pain to push into.
No!
No.
焦るな、焦るな。いいよ、いいよ。
The way he reacted to that was so funny.
全然もう回復いっぱいあるから、もう回復しよう。
No, he's playing games. He's playing games.
ガ
Don't
ス
be
投げ
nice. Don't disrespect him like that. Looks like he's just gonna go dip into it. Take it. Oh! Oh! I forgot that you could do that.
とりあえず左。
I am impressed. That man, this man's skilled. That's all. That's, you
上と
can tell base
下
peer
にい
left
る
for
の
that.
か。
Dang.
これで。
This is not a good position for them to be in, right? Not the greatest position to be in. They should have literally gone anywhere, right? Just to have yourself completely exposed like that. If I was his team and I was sitting here on this rock, I'd be like, I don't like where we are. We're just gonna get beamed from behind. So that's what happened.
で、100ダメージ。
Seriously, guys, positioning is so big. You see where circles closing, right? You see circles coming down this way. So it only makes sense that people from sorting are going to come down south, right? There's a very high chance that they're going to cross the zip line like his team did. Like just based on the path of the circle and where the circle used to be, like they're obviously going to be teams in sorting, right? And so it makes complete sense that they would come down this way. So if they would come down the zip line and take this position, you know, why would you set yourself up in such a bad place like that? Maybe they thought that he was gonna fight this other team because there was a team over to this west side right here of this front area, or like, oh no, it was in this build. I don't know, maybe they thought that this team in this building were gonna fight him. I don't know. I can't see any good line of reasoning for setting yourself up to just be completely surrounded.
これ美味しい。後ろ来たらだるいな。
Looks like he's going to scout this way.
Huh?
Oh. Rando caustic gas?
来てないね。
Somebody's probably watching that area.
爪痕も取れそうだから。
Yeah, okay, so his teammates are kind of
なんで俺こ
pushing up too much. Look how they're holding different angles, right? But we know this team's down here. We know this team's down here. Even though this Gibby has height, Horizon's getting really close. Kuzuha is not nearby, so there's just very little that their teammates can do if something goes bad, because look how close they are. If they get a knock, there's no way he can get a quick res off or anything like that.
こんな裏方の仕事に回ってんの。
And Kuzuha has been carrying this whole game. Like if I'm his teammates and I'm like, okay, I need this man with me. Look how close this Horizon is.
お願いで。
Look, this you can literally not help this Horizon in any way. Okay, if something happens, this Horizon is just so boned.
ダメージください。ちょっとお願いです。
Okay, it looks like somebody's down, but it looks like there's more than one
マジ
team.
で
Maybe.
頼む。
Yes, back off, please. Good job. I guess.
ダムハン爪痕ここで取り切りたい。あと6キルくれ。
Looks like the Horizon was trying to pinch them in between that portal.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
But you can do that now that there's a team here. That your team is here, you know.
いやーキル欲しかった。いやマジダブ爪くれねえか。あと6キル。
All right, so they have to push uphill. We know there's a team over here up to the top left, and we know there was a team in this building that was shooting at them earlier. They probably held this building until the circle has to move. And if I had to guess, the team in this building is probably going to rotate left side, like far left side, to go around the circle, because it looks like it's just pretty much straight out, right? I think this team, it makes sense for them to go off to the west. So Kuzuha's right side, the west side.
これ行くしかねえな。このまま取りたい。
So it looks like they're going the opposite side to the right. This whole team is chilling in this corner. Oh no, that's desperation. That's desperation.
移動させんな移動させんな。移動してね。
Looks like they're bubbling to escape. If the Wraith has their portal, she should use it now.
おっと。
Honestly, good bubble on Gibby. This gets him to back off. This gets him to back off, and he can't pressure them as hard. Although he's just gonna take high ground and just keep looking at them. So I don't know how much it's gonna do.
敵のこれ。
Yeah, so he can still see them. It's not gonna do much.
32秒か。そうそうちょっとアンチ考えないとな。
So it looks like he's scouting over to his right side. I guess looking for this team. Yeah, ping right there.
行くぞ行くぞ行くぞ。そうそう移動。
Looks like they want to establish position in circle.
移動しよ
Edge position in circle.
う。マジ移動しようぜ。それは。
Yeah, that Horizon should be away. That Horizon should not be fighting right now.
これマジあるんだって。
At this point, so he's very good at like just leaving. you know, Horizon's doing something dumb, leave. Screw your Horizon. If they don't know what they're doing, that's their problem, not yours. Makes it harder for you, but like...
3000は3000は出てる。あとラスト。
Nice beaming, nice beaming. You definitely... Oh, yikes. He was probably dead.
Yeah,
you definitely have to leave. Definitely have to leave that situation. There's a 2v1. You're low on health, and this person is about to get high on you with that Horizon Q, where the Wraith was. Yep. I thought he might have been dead there. No cap. Oh, look, now he has a beautiful height on him. This Wraith, I think, just hit lava, so now they're taking damage. His teammate is shooting from a different angle, right? So there's 2 angles on this Wraith, and like I said, the importance of getting a different angle is that now this person thinks it's safe. Boom, dead. You never be aggressive in rank, but if you are, you're gonna have to play your fights very, very smart, which is what he's doing. I know he's like being loud and like joking and stuff like that, but this just shows like how much of it is just instinct to him. Taking high to see what's going on. Never a bad decision. Never a bad decision. And circle rotated in between dome. I did check his map. I don't know. He's in a lot of fights. So circle rotated in between dome and launch site. Look how it keeps pulling south. I should have been able to guess this or whatever. But it just pulled south the first circle, and it kept pulling south and kept pulling south and kept pulling south. There's definitely a pattern that you can see based off of this. And that's how you can read a lot of circles to the end, right? This is my poor circle reading. Yeah, I didn't really have too much. Oh!
Nice team! Nice team! Nice team! Nice.
What did I just witness? Oh my god. What did just happen? How do you let yourself get down like that? It wasn't even this team. It was this team over here. This person should have just went to that rock or something for cover. Like, you know, they were shooting directly at Kuzuha. And so that Horizon crossed over the lava knowing that they had no cover. Look. Oh no, they're shooting at Horizon. They're shooting at Horizon, and then she goes over, still completely exposed to loot the box. Come on, man. Come on, man. If you're getting shot at, you go to this rock. You go to cover. They're shooting at Kuzuha for a second. I'm tripping. There's nothing he can do about it. He's gonna queue over. I'm assuming he's gonna queue over to this rock. Oh! Fat. Well, his head's exposed from this side. This rock is definitely where we want to go. Destroying Watson generators is really big. That way, Watson doesn't keep getting her fences super easily, and you can start nading it. And this other team can start nading it. He's essentially helping this team push up into the dome. Is what he's doing by destroying this Watson, whatever the frick it's called. Python, I don't know. I said generator before. I'm gonna call it generator. Screw it. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, this dome thing, whatever it's called. He's essentially helping them, and the more they fight, then he's gonna be able to third it a lot easier. God, beaming, bro. Beaming. Oh! Oh shit! God, that was nasty. My man's hitting, bro. This man has like not missed a freaking massive shot this entire game. He might be dead here. He has to push in this way. Play that. He can play. Oh, he can't play that. I was gonna say play. No. I was gonna say he could play one of these pillboxes right here, but he cannot. That could have been a potential 20 bomb in ranked. 2 kills away, dude. 2 kills away. But no, overall, I would say he played this very well. He played his fights very well. You know, he didn't talk to his team, but he gave his tips. He gave his team shit when they needed to, when they like needed to be given shit for the things they're doing. Time for 4K. Horizon be doing some crazy things. Dude, clap. Dude, he was frying and hitting every single massive shot. In a ranked game. I mean, it is plat, but like still in a ranked game.
いやー、爪痕も惜しかったけどね。
GG's. He's a very good player, dude. The Mastiff is clearly his gun to use. Mastiff clearly is his gun to use. Overall, he played it very, very well. Very well. He is a very good player. No doubt in my mind, which you guys have told me already, but now that I've seen it for myself, I can push this factual narrative as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned something. But it was kind of overwhelming at times because like there was just so much fighting going on. Sometimes like information would like kind of be overloading in my head. I'd be thinking about like 4 things at a time. And yeah, this was a little bit more difficult to do than the other ones just because of how much like was happening, right? But yeah, no, he plays a really good player. Yeah. Anyways, appreciate it. Thank you so much. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at noon Central Standard Time. So feel free to follow that Twitch channel, you know, link in the description, Twitter and Instagram down there as well. I say some funny things on Twitter. I think I'm pretty funny. I'm not like Pac World levels of comedian, but I'm pretty funny. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to start doing some polls in the community tab. So I'll post something. And if you want to vote on who I should do next, you can do that there. And yeah, appreciate it. Bye.